seemed like that is a throwback back to October.
Yeah, no, it was obviously it's a good win when you go up against Texas. We've had our troubles lately with them, and to have a few guys back in the lineup, it was good to see, and good to see guys with the production.
The third period, it's been kind of an issue this last couple of months here, but boy, you outscored them 3-0, and there were 3 quality goals too. I mean, they were really, really nice things to watch.
Yeah, no, they executed well. I thought that the second at times we got on our heels a little bit, but it was 2-2. Obviously, giving up a shorthanded goal we weren't happy with, but third period they regrouped, and I thought for the most part stuck with the game plan.
Now you're a coach, and so you could find faults at the Last Supper. So what are some things the guys still got to work on?
Well, I think our puck management. Early in the game we turned some pucks over, and they're a team that transitions well. They got mobile defense that get involved in the play. So you got to be able to gain lines and get pucks in deep on them. And when we did that, even the goal with Petrick at the end was strictly the forecheck from Everberg getting in there right away. So. That's how we have to play. It's a matter of putting it together consistently.
Coach, can you discuss, just obviously we know the struggles at home, we all know that. Can you discuss the significance of closing up the homestand with a big win?
Well, it's a huge win. I mean, any win you get here in the second half is going to be big for us. So, to do it at home in front of a great crowd was exciting. Now we got to regroup, get ready for tomorrow.
What is this win? Obviously, it's always good to get a win the second half of the season, but to win on a night like this, considering what the cause is about?
Well, the cause is awesome. I mean, to raise the awareness and see the support that comes out. I think, obviously cancer affects everybody and different people indirectly and directly. So I think, when you have an emotional night like that and you have the crowd behind you, it's nice to be able to reward them with a good game.
It seems like after that first goal, it seems like the crowd, obviously with the energy that they delivered, it seems like it translated onto the ice a little bit.
Well, you could feel it on the bench, there's no doubt. It was loud in there. It was a great environment to play in.
You guys have been pretty successful on the road this season, so now that you embark on this long stretch here, what's the message to the guys here? Just one game at a time, or what?
Yeah, I mean, I know it's a cliche, but it's so true in our game. Last week we talked about reestablishing our game for the next night, and we fell short before the break. So, the message is the same. You can't get too high, you can't get too low. It was one win, it was great. We did some good things. Now we need to, refocus and get re-energized again for tomorrow.
What about the return of like Joey tonight, and I just noticed a lot of veteran leadership out there. Cleach had a strong game. Just talk about those guys and what they give you.
Well, it gives you way more depth on the bench. Unfortunately, you aren't able to get the fourth line in as much with the game as tight as it was and the number of penalties called. So it gives you 3 solid lines that can contribute. And, having Joey back creates a lot of offense for us. And then, Marc-Andre Cleach is tremendous in the face-off circle, probably our most responsible guy defensively. So you have that luxury of matching them, especially when you have last change against some of their top guys. And then if you have to juggle some lines, we've had lines juggled so much during the year with all the injuries that everybody's played together. So I threw Hishin out with Rantanen there on that one line with Everberg and put Rantanen back on the wing. And, I mean, you saw the chemistry that he has because they played together before Joey got hurt. So there's different guys that have played with a lot of different guys throughout the season. We want to try to get it more consistent here down the stretch, but it's a great asset to have.
Any way to let the guys up in Denver know that maybe Mikko was -5 tonight, not 1 goal and 3 assists, and kind of keep him here for a while? I mean, he was just terrific tonight.
Yeah, and you know what? Part of his development is to be here and to play in all situations. There's no sense going up there and sitting there for 6-10 minutes a game. They're in a playoff push themselves. They've played pretty good as of late, and I think right now the focus is on making sure that our guys, our young guys, get the development time and the quality ice time.